I bet y'all said, what is this? This is talking about the Joy Reid situation. Apparently, Joy Reid, you know, she remember Joy Reid was crying a couple of months ago because MSNBC district because her ratings were terrible. Anyway, Joy Reid blackballed Briahna Joy Gray from appearing on corporate media. And yeah, like I didn't even know this until Savvy brought it up originally when we damn, I forgot that woman's name was on the African Diaspora channel. I just don't remember people's names. I need to start remembering this stuff. I need to start having notes on me when I'm doing this because you talk about so many things and stuff like that. But yeah, so Briahna, I'm finna talk about that. Shout out to Case Study QB for this clip. Like they Case Study QB be finding these gems, man. He found the diamonds in the ruts. So I'm finna read it, then I'm finna play the video. It says Sabby and Briahna Joy discuss gatekeeping in mainstream media. There was a booker for Joy Reid show who spontaneously suggested me for a segment, and she not only said no, she also went on. She went on to say, "I'm not working with you, the booker, anymore." So yeah, that's crazy. Shadow banned her and then won her. Wow. But Joy Reid posted, oh, but she stood up for Palestine. A lot of people say she stood up for Palestine, but yeah, I mean, her critique on Israel and Palestine is so bleak. Like, I don't even think she got fired for that. Ariana Jabman believes she got fired for that, but I look back at it, nah, yeah, I don't think so. But let me play the video. Here we go.
I found the screen grab of Joy Reid messaging Booker, who suggested me for her show. This is not a person I knew, right? This is not some friend of mine. I got it. It was sent to me in a roundabout way. But there was a booker for her show that I had no relationship with, don't know this person, who spontaneously suggested me for a segment. And Joy Reid not only said no, I find Briahna to be unethical and base, and she was mad about the Tyra Reid accusations, and went on to say also, I'm not working with you anymore. Punish the book.
Wow. Not only Shadowban Bree and told Bree she ain't working with her, but the booker that wanted to put booker that I guess the booker is a person that books people onto these shows, these segments and stuff like that. Got rid of the booker too. Like damn, Joy Reid is a dirty ass motherfucker. Yeah, damn, dirty as hell. And then I heard that she was homophobic at one time. But wait a minute. Hey, then she said she was an advocate for the LGBTQ community too. But you said homophobic stuff about them in the past. So now you shadow banning your own people, your own race. Like Bree's black, all because the terrorist stuff. See, all because they had a color Biden's nutsack. See the terrorist stuff came out. Biden, assaulted her and all that stuff. Um, and now and now since Bree is on her side, saying that the facts are adding up. No, don't add her on. No, 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 no. No. We got a cold Biden nutsack. That's what it was. I didn't even know why she did that. Now I know. Let me continue.
Booker for even suggesting my name. What kind of person does that? The Booker's an innocent third party, right?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. See, Joy Reid thought she was on top of the world. She thought, she had her show, everything was going all great and she was making money and stuff like that. The checks were hidden, And first of all, people weren't watching it. It got low ratings. Second of all, obviously mainstream media don't want you talking about Israel's genocide. Israel committed genocide. And third of all, like how you gonna fire a person that's just doing a job like that's wild. That's why she's jobless right now. That's why she's going around doing these like kind of like tours and stuff like that, talking to people and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure those ain't paying much as what MSNBC paid her. I'm telling you that, like, the Dunn Lemons, the Joy Reids, like these people are nobodies now. Like they just like us. Like Dunn Lemon on YouTube, I'm on YouTube, like and I'm pretty sure they had their nose up at us, you know. Like we losers, we just trolls and all that stuff. But now they doing what we doing. Stephen A. Smith too. Stephen A. Smith, he still got a job at ESPN, but they always look down on us political commentators. Like, I'm not a journalist. I'm a political commentator. Like, I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, I'm a revolutionary, I'm a journalist, I'm this. I ain't shit. I'm just reporting what I see. And I give my opinion on it. Then if you don't agree with me, you could comment. Like that's all, but wow. Like that's crazy. Here we go.
That's next level gatekeeping. Like that's insane. And I wanted you to talk about that because I want people to understand, like, when you don't see people, when we watch these clips from that Case Study QB usually gets, we watch these clips on Twitter and people see these panels, people are like, why are they bringing on people who are not as knowledgeable about politics?
She said Case Study QB, he clipped this too.
Politics. Like, they're like, why are they bringing on, no shade to Charlemagne, but why do they keep bringing on Charlemagne? Why do they bring on these people? Da, da, da. Why did they bring Brie on this segment? Well, you guys, there you go.
It's never.
Yeah, I could say, why don't bring on Sabby? Why don't bring on JB? Why don't bring on Nick? Because they will destroy them. They'll destroy their talking points. So you bring on people that just like, it's just a normie person, like Charlemagne the God. That guy's not political. He's not a political guy. He talks about social culture issues and shit like that. Like, that's really what the Breakfast Club is. But yeah, like yeah. See, they bring them folks on to make them sound more rational. So you bring somebody that's on their level that understand this stuff, like, then see, Bree understood that the situation was going on with Terry Reid and stuff. And Bree will say, yeah, maybe maybe Terry Reid's case is valid. They don't want to hear that because at that time, MSNBC is it was just like what Fox News is to Trump, MSNBC was. It was a Biden defense network. So yeah. So yeah, man. That's wild. I didn't even know. I didn't even know that, bro. That's crazy. I think almost think.
Never gonna happen.
So yeah, that's it, man. Again, shout out to Case Study QB with the clips, man. Man, Case Study QB make my job so much easier. Thank you so much, man. If you watching this, thank you for the clips. And also I got another clip to show. So all right, guys.